My name's Rich Ryle, and I'm broadcasting live from downtown El Cajon here at the Truth Tower, and I want to talk to all the millenniums and tell them good news. First of all, look at me, I'm 75 years old, okay? So you guys are reading about history and you're experience history, but remember, I started experience history in 1947, okay? When I was first born, my first recollection of technology was black and white television sets. They ended it at midnight, and there were only 3 stations that you could use. And today we have the internet, we have all these marvelous devices. But the one thing that we don't have, that you don't have, is the perspective of history. And that's what I'd like to give you. Okay. First of all, I was alive when Dwight Eisenhower, General Eisenhower, was President of the United States, and I got to tell you, we had 100% employment. America was the #1 country in the world. We had just beaten the Chinese communists. We'd just beaten the Russians. I mean, America was top of the food chain. History moves on. Russia, China, under communism, starts to evolve again and starts to have ideas about conquering the world. Now, my point to you about Eisenhower was the first president who was not an elected politician. He was a general. Both the Republicans and the Democrats recruited him to run because they knew that America would elect a general to lead them. And they did. And he did a great job. And what he proved to me is that if you're in charge of the economy, you can put Americans to work. Now, the second president in my lifetime who did the same thing that Eisenhower did was Donald Trump. You might not like Donald Trump, but you got to admit that when he took office, 6 months later, America was producing the #1 producer of oil and gas in the world. Gas prices were $3 to $4 a gallon. Let's contrast that today under Biden. Biden came in and undid everything that Donald Trump did to make America great. First of all, he instilled tariffs. Tariffs are the working man's friend because tariffs allow cheap Chinese labor to compete with good American labor. So when we have high tariffs from China and make China play on an equal playing field, Americans are working. Mr. Biden, I say to you, do what Trump did. Take back the onerous administrative restrictions on oil and gas and let America be the #1 oil and gas producer in the world again. And 2, more importantly, stop kowtowing to China and put the tariffs back in place and put Americans back to work. My name is Rich Ryle, and I'm glad to be an American, a patriot, and a citizen of the Republic of America.